So how is it going, Dank Division? Dank Dan here, and I just gotta say, I fucking love leakers, man. I'm gonna leave a link in the description down below because the person who leaked all this stuff deserves all the credit. I don't deserve jack shit. This, of course, going to @RealityUK, also known as Orange Man. I'm gonna leave a link to his profile as well as his backup because let's face it, leakers know for a fact that their shit's gonna get taken down immediately after, well, the companies wake up and go, oh, our shit got leaked. So how exactly did this happen? Very simple. With the Warzone mobile alpha pretty much being open to a couple of people, among those files just happened to be stuff for, oh, I don't know, Modern Warfare 2, as well as, get this, there's some stuff in there for the maps for Treyarch. So, while I can't show you the images, we are more than likely going to have the fun of talking about this, so let's talk about it. The first image that ends up dropping immediately is a map simply known as Grand Prix. Now, this looks like something straight out of, I want to say, I've seen this before somewhere in Asia. Absolutely a beautiful style map. Now, while I'm not sure if we're going to have it that the race cars are going to be going around the track, if you're going to be able to run across, or quite possibly get run over by them, but the idea of fighting on a racetrack, honestly, seems amazing. Now, the next map immediately after that, not even 4 minutes later, he uploads the next map. Boom. Oil field. Now, looking at oil field, when I look at the image, it kind of reminds me of the Outbreak map. Oh god, I'm drawing a blank on the name, but it just has this old school, almost like Rust vibe to it. A lot of curved areas for you to hide around, a lot of decent areas to go around. Now, this is where it gets interesting. The colors. Holy shit. Once again, not even 3 minutes later, he drops an image for a map called Museum. And when I'm saying that, again, if his stuff is still up right now, the colors look like Treyarch colors. There's actually some vibrance to the map. It doesn't look all black and gray. Now, the next map on here doesn't actually have an official name. All it has is a code name, Saba. Now, this looks like a Middle Eastern village, as well as that it has a statue of a man riding on a horseback. Whether or not this is actually anything that I can think of, I'm drawing complete blanks. I'll let you guys look at the images somewhere on Twitter or Reddit or wherever you happen to find them, and let you be the judges. Continuing, we also get our first leaked ground war map. That, of course, being Hydro. Once again, we are looking at a tropical setting. Yeah, that's right. A tropical setting, kind of like an Oasis type of vibe to it. Kind of reminds me of Shangri-La from Black Ops 1 Zombies. Having it that you have this nice water area, which means that you have that area that you'll be able to combat in, as well as plenty of trees to hide in, and plenty of combat areas to have a field day. Now, what gets better is, like I said, he did leak some of the Treyarch maps. The first one being Stealth, and it honestly looks like a US Navy base. Or, actually, no, I'm wrong. Because I'm looking at a jet, I'm looking at various vehicles all over the place. It is an American base, and it looks like it is fucking under attack. Now, not sure exactly what direction they could go in, because we don't know exactly what Treyarch's plan is. We don't know if they're going to be going into the 90s or if they're going to be going into modern times as we close in on 2025, which was the set piece, of course, for Black Ops 2. Now, the next map that we, of course, have leaked for Treyarch is Pillage. Now, Pillage kind of reminds me of the palace that you have from Modern Warfare 2019. Now, granted, we don't know if it's just a mere coincidence that you have the a nice little image that has what appears to be ancient Egyptian hieroglyphs, and I don't know, could have something to do with Persian history. But moving on, because once again, there's only so much I can discuss without this video getting ripped down. Next, of course, we have is Fishtown. Now, keep this in mind. The ground war maps are part of the Warzone map. So Fishtown is going to be added, and already we get our first look. It pretty much has a nice little sand dune area as well as a lighthouse, which is going to be a key sniper point that we are already well aware of. Has a bunch of various places to hide, rocks, cliffs, etc. So be ready for that, because God help you all. Now, continuing with that, you of course have what appears to be Mexico. Now, I don't know the exact name of this map, but it looks like a bright and vibrant part of Mexico. Just a nice part of the city. Bright colored buildings, plenty of windows to hide in. You know, your typical run-of-the-mill multiplayer map. However, it kind of reminds me of Piccadilly for all the wrong reasons. Oh, by the way, we're going to keep going. Sierra. Yeah, that's right, another ground war map. Once again, this one has more of an intricate look to the building on the outside. Of course, having a nice little parking lot as well as more palm trees. Once again, this is part of none other than the Warzone map. Oh, what gets better is he then keeps going. Yeah, that's right, we get Farm 18, which that was actually one of the maps that content creators as well as CDL players got to play on and test for the first time. So that confirms that that map is finally coming. Now, while content creators who actually got to play it can't say a word about it, they kind of have to, you know, shrug it off and play it off. That map is now confirmed. Now, as we continue, those were pretty much the maps. But now let's talk about the guns. First off, let's talk the AUG. Yes, that's right, ladies and gentlemen. The AUG is coming back. Now, some of you might be sitting here going, oh god, we had it in Modern Warfare, then we had it in Black Ops Cold War. How are they going about it this time? Well, ladies and gentlemen, good news. It's not an SMG, and it's not going to end up being a submachine gun. Instead, it looks an awful lot like the Black Ops 1 variant. Yes, that's right, this thing's an assault rifle once again. And of course, the only thing it's missing from the, oh, I don't know, the Black Ops 1 version, of course, is the integrated 3x scope. Now, of course, one of the other guns that was confirmed that he shows an image of is the M4. Let's face it, we all knew the M4 was going to be in there, just like we know the 1911 is going to be in there, just like the AK. Those are guns that we're already well aware of. Then, of course, we have something a little bit different. The LMS. Yeah, that's right. We're getting the LMS as a new weapon. We also have the X12, which, let's face it, for some reason, the word Glock does not seem to be in the dictionary for copyright reasons, I suppose. But let's just call it as it sees it. If it looks like a Glock and it fires like a Glock, it's a Glock. Now, the last weapon that is leaked is a returning sniper rifle, and one of my personal favorites when we were still in the Modern Warfare 2019 phase of Warzone, the AX50. With a slightly updated model, the AX50 will be making its gallant return. Now, let's make this as quick and painless as possible. For those of you who are still watching, follow that man on Twitter, because he's not done. There's stuff that I have left out, specifically the DMZ stuff, because he said that there's more stuff he's going to be digging into, quite possibly dropping DMZ stuff, and I want to make sure that as much of it as I can fit into a video, I throw all together. So with that being said, if you found this video helpful, don't forget to click that subscribe button. Drop a comment down below. What are your thoughts on all these maps that are being described? If you actually happen to see these images before they get taken down, let me know. Or you can join the Discord, in which case I left all those images for you guys to see. And, hey, Activision, good luck trying to find my Discord. So, with that being said, don't forget to follow us on our socials. Join the Discord to take a look at the images. You guys have a wonderful day, night, whatever you're doing. Do it wholeheartedly. And, of course, as always, this is Dank Dan, signing off.
Get them to hit that subscribe button, Dank. It's the only way we can figure out the numbers.
15.
What do the numbers mean, Dank? We're wasting valuable time.